Welcome to the battleground. You didn't click on this by mistake. You're here because deep inside, there's a voice screaming, enough is enough. Enough of being average. Enough of being ignored. Enough of watching others live the life you want. This is where men get forged. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. This channel is where boys become warriors, where confusion becomes clarity, and where weakness gets burned out of you. Stay until the end, because I'm going to give you one phrase, one line you'll repeat every morning and every night until it's tattooed in your mind. This will be your war cry. Now lean in. Let's talk. You ever feel like you're invisible? Like the world's moving around you? People getting promotions, starting families, building something, and you're just standing still? Yeah, that's real. You know why it feels like that? Because you're spending too much time watching everybody else. Focus on their timeline, their car, their girl, their wins. And here's the truth. Every second you spend watching someone else's life is a second you're not building your own. That's why this message has to hit hard. Because you don't have time to waste. You don't have the luxury of another wasted year. This is your mission, not your buddies, not your girls, not your parents. Yours. As Jocko Willink once said, discipline equals freedom. You want out of the mental prison? The key is in your hand. But you're too distracted by the noise to see it. And before we go any further, let's clear one thing up. Life doesn't owe you anything. It's not supposed to be fair. Your trauma? Real. Your heartbreak? Real. The abuse, the failures, the losses, all real. But you know what else is real? The fire that's still burning inside you. You're not broken. You're forged. This pain didn't come to end you. It came to train you. David Goggins said it best. Be uncommon amongst uncommon men. That's the standard now. Not average. Not okay. Uncommon. So when the voice in your head says, they're better than me, you shut it down. You tell it, I'm not here for them. I'm here for me. And if you think that sounds selfish, good. It's time you got selfish about your focus. Because every time you scroll, compare, complain, you're giving away your power. You were born for war, but you've been walking around like a tourist. That ends today. You want to lead? Lead yourself. You want respect? Earn it in the dark when nobody's watching. You want peace? Fight your demons until they submit. The truth is, no one's coming to save you. No mentor. No magic moment. No lucky break. It's you. It's always been you. And it's going to be you at the end. Now, maybe you're sitting there thinking, but I've failed so many times. Good. You've got reps under your belt. That means you've started. And you survived. You think giants were made on mountaintops? Hell no. They were built in the mud, in the silence, in the rejection, in the cold mornings when no one clapped, when no one cared, and still they rose. As Theodore Roosevelt said, it is not the critic who counts. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena. Well, guess what? You're in the arena. Now act like it. You get one shot at this. One life. And you can't waste it trying to be liked. The focus is you, not their opinion, not their applause, not their social media highlight reel. You, what you do today echoes in eternity. So ask yourself, what are you echoing? You've got dreams? Good. They're not going to build themselves. You've got goals? Good. Get to work. You feel pain? Good. That means you're still alive, still fighting. And if you're still fighting, then the war ain't over. So here's your mission for today. Cut the distractions. Eliminate the excuses. Double down on your habits. Take back your focus. Every day, you're writing your legacy, brick by brick. Don't you dare build a monument to mediocrity. You want a phrase I promise you? Good. If you've come this far, you've earned it. I am the standard. Say it when you wake up. Say it when you're about to quit. Say it when the world ignores you. Say it when it hurts. I am the standard. Now go build the life that phrase deserves. If this message hit you in the chest, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with a man who needs it. Drop a comment, subscribe, and remember, it's not about them. It never was. The focus is you. Let's be clear. You don't rise in comfort. No man ever found greatness wrapped in a blanket of ease. Comfort is the coffin of kings. You want to grow? Then pain is part of the contract. Comfort is the killer of potential. It whispers, take a break. You've done enough. You deserve it. And every time you listen, a piece of you softens. Let me ask you, when was the last time you did something hard? On purpose? Not because you had to, but because you needed to remind yourself who you are? Pain is proof that you're alive. And more than that, it's proof that you're still in the fight. You're not meant to coast. You're not meant to settle. You're a warrior. And warriors are forged under pressure. Every rep in the gym that burns, that's growth. Every cold morning you wake up early, that's ownership. Every hard conversation you initiate, that's leadership. Every time you push past your limit, that's where the real you begins. You want strength? Embrace resistance. You want clarity? Walk through chaos. You want power? Pick up your pain and carry it like a weapon. Because listen, you don't become unstoppable by avoiding the storm. You become unstoppable by becoming the storm. Pressure will either crush you or crown you. You choose. Look at the men you admire, the warriors, the leaders, the legends. Do you think they became who they are by seeking ease? Hell no. They suffered. They sacrificed. They stayed in the fire longer than most. That's the difference between a man who fades and a man who forges. One seeks comfort. The other seeks challenge. Your body wants rest. Your mind wants ease. But your spirit, it craves growth. And growth only lives on the other side of hard. So start doing hard things daily. Make discomfort your discipline. Make pain your partner. Make resistance your rhythm. Because the man you want to become is on the other side of the workouts you skip, the side of the habits you break, the side of the fears you avoid. This is what most men miss. They think life gets easier. It doesn't. You get stronger. You train your mind like your muscles. You stack wins like bricks. You grind when no one's watching. Every time you choose discomfort over distraction, you rise. Every time you choose action over excuses, you rise. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you rise. Let this burn into your mind. Growth hurts. Stagnation kills. It hurts to push. It hurts to stretch. It hurts to stay disciplined. But it hurts worse to be a man who never became what he was meant to be. So here's your new mindset. Pain is my teacher. Pressure is my playground. Discomfort is my discipline. Repeat that. daily. Tattoo it on your mindset. Because the longer you run from discomfort, the longer you run from your destiny. You want to be respected? Do the hard things. You want to lead your family, your business, your tribe? Start by leading yourself into the fire. No excuses, no shortcuts, no back doors, only forward, through the pain, into the man you were born to be. Here's your challenge. This week, do something that scares you. Do something that stretches you. Wake up earlier. Run farther. Speak up. Show up. Fail forward. Because when you stack enough of those moments, when discomfort becomes your comfort zone, you become dangerous, not reckless, not chaotic, disciplined, resilient, relentless. And that kind of man, that man can't be stopped. So stand tall, shoulders back, face the fire, because this is the way. You don't rise in comfort. You rise in the storm. You rise in the struggle. You rise in the dark. And now you rise. Now we close the circle. After all the pain, the pressure, the pruning, there comes a pivot. This is where most men lose themselves. Trying to impress people who don't even matter. Trying to fit into molds they were born to break. Wasting time watching, scrolling, comparing. Instead of building, focus on you. Not on them. Not on what they post. Not on their bodies, their cars, their fake wins. Their highlight reels don't show their hell. Their filters don't reveal their flaws. You don't need filters. You need focus. Focus on your craft, on your word, on your work ethic, on your legacy. The game was never about them. It was always about how far you are willing to go to become what you were born to be. Stop waiting to be chosen. Choose yourself. Stop waiting for support. Back yourself. Stop explaining your vision. Build it in silence. Because the man who's focused is feared. When you focus on you, distractions lose power. Doubt loses volume. Haters lose access. Because your mind becomes a fortress. Your energy becomes untouchable. Your mission becomes sacred. Let them talk. Let them laugh. Let them misunderstand. You're not here for validation. You're here for transformation. And transformation requires focus. Focus when it's boring. Focus when it's slow. Focus when it feels like nothing is working. Because while they sleep, you train. While they scroll, you study. While they chase clout, you chase purpose. You're not late. You're just early in the process. There is no applause here. No spotlight. No instant results. Only the quiet grind of a man committed to his code. And the deeper your focus, the stronger your presence. You walk different when you know where you're going. You talk different when you've been in the fire. You lead different when you've led yourself first. So delete the noise. Mute the nonsense. Cut the dead weight. You don't need more advice. You need more action. You don't need more motivation. You need more movement. Everything changes when you lock in. You stop being average. You stop breaking your own promises. You stop shrinking to fit into small rooms. Because a man who focuses on himself becomes a man everyone watches. Not because he wants attention, but because he carries intention, purpose, power, peace. So from this moment forward, it's personal, not for revenge, not for pride, but for evolution. You're not in competition with them. You're in competition with the old you. Every morning is a new round. Every decision is a new rep. Every breath is a new beginning. So stop drifting. Start directing. Stop wishing. Start working. Stop hoping. Start focusing. Focus on your body. It carries your future. Focus on your mind. It shapes your world. Focus on your soul. It anchors your greatness. You can't control the market. You can't control the algorithm. You can't control the people. But you can control you. And if you master that, you master everything. So here's how we end. Not with noise, not with hype, but with a vow. I focus on me. I fix my eyes on the mission. I don't chase. I build. I don't beg. I become. I don't flinch. I fight until I am everything God made me to be. Let that sink deep. Let it echo, because now the work begins. Focus on you.